1991, I came back to my country with the idea of creating my school in the city of Cartagena de Indias, which is the city of my family, and a city in a region of the country where there is a lot of tradition and richness as far as music, dance. I would say there's a lot of body intelligence. So my idea in the beginning was to contribute to the development of contemporary dance, to detect talent and to help kids to find their way through dance. The name for the project of El-Colegio-Del-Cuerpo, the College of the Body, gave us some hints of what we were doing. We were not only teaching dance, we were not only doing an artistic project, but the fact that we were speaking about the body and that we were educating the body and that we were transmitting or giving these kids a new notion of quality of life, of dignity, of well-being through the education of the body and through dance. We have two main programs in El-Colegio-Del-Cuerpo. One that we call Education for Dance, and the other that we call Education with Dance. The area that we call Education for Dance is the area that is working for the detection of talent and for kids who want to dedicate their lives to dance and that find in dance a means of finding a profession and a vocational also development. And the area we call Education with Dance is what we think is our contribution to general education of all human beings, not just education for the arts. So the area that we call Education with Dance involves issues such as sexual education, drug abuse prevention, environmental issues, violence, etc. The kids that work with us, they come from very, very difficult neighborhoods of Cartagena. 70% of its population is below poverty line. And these kids are coming from these neighborhoods, they are coming from extreme conditions of life, and through this work they are finding not only a possibility of finding a profession, but we're trying to give them a different notion of what it means to live in dignity.
Y en el Colegio del Cuerpo siempre Álvaro nos habló como de la formación que él tuvo en Nueva York, en la escuela de Martha Graham, y como que siempre nos hablaba de todas sus anécdotas en Nueva York, que fue mesero del mesero, que tuvo que hacer muchas cosas, que en fin, que tuvo que pasar muchas dificultades y calamidades. Pero que de todas maneras eso le sirvió mucho para, o sea, como para aprender y para formarse como bailarín.
We really want them to understand that in order to really change their lives and to find a real alternative for their lives, they really have to dedicate themselves as professionals. So that's the company we are now presenting. They have toured already in Europe several times, in Latin America. And now we're dreaming of this first tour of the company of El-Colegio-Del-Cuerpo in the US.
Nueva York obviamente es como un ícono también que está implantado dentro de la sociedad, ¿no? Que te dice que es como una puerta que está ahí, ¿no?
Yo creo que todos los seres humanos hablamos un lenguaje que tenemos un poco olvidado, ¿no? Y es el lenguaje del cuerpo, el lenguaje del alma. Que hay adultos que tampoco entienden las obras, ¿no? Pero llegan a sentir algo, ¿no? Y yo retomo las palabras de mi maestro, que siempre dice, bueno, si hay alguien que dice que no entendió nada, pero que le gustó, entonces se entendió.
For me, it's really the accomplishment of a dream to come back to the city where I was formed as a dancer, to bring my vision and my version of what artistic education and education in dance can do. And that we have projects that are now being introduced into the general educational system of Colombia, not only in the artistic side, but what concerns or what has to do with an integral body education idea.